Lago cara esquerda batendo na alma com Betty. E quando vai ele tá dele para que queda. Olha slave com a bala. Olha bota com a bala com a casa. Lago.
Ocean, take man gonna marry blank away.
Time long Island man Mary look up no good now. Name lo mi ocean na mista kwa time Fiji na demo na mabi pla singing pla gupla number lo you player. Now I'm time lo brook him screw about na kill him gracia. Name lo mi pla ricochet.
Right, left, right. No matter if you're black and no matter if you're white. Left, right. Check it.
So many problems that we've been through, so many promises broken into. Why you come at me with all of your lies and try to tell me that I'm part of your life? And then again you act like you love me, turn around and act like you don't see. Circumstances are changing my view, and all the things I ever thought of you. I don't wanna ever hurt no more. I don't ever wanna cry no more. I just wanna live my dream, even if unreal it seems. I can never ever pay you back all the loving just to stay on track. Someday I will show you how to let it go. Yes, I wanna hold you, baby.
Got him.
You got it?
Yeah.
Andy.
It's real as it can be.
Okay.
Stop to think if we only
Well, it's February 15th here, even though it says the 14th.
Get a picture of her out there.
Yeah, I got her.
Be a movie star.
Don't ever try to make some excuse. I'm trying to make it like you blew up fuse. The love we have is so brand new. Baby, I wanna be the man for you. I don't wanna have to cry no more. I don't wanna have to hurt no more. I just wanna live my own dream. Even if unreal
Well, this is port of entry.
I can never ever pay you back. All the love is just to stay
Get Marlon.
Love is like a river flowing
Really?
into.
Blue, black,
Happy
stripe.
with
Lou, what are all these steaks out here in the water?
That's that seaweed, isn't it?
Oh, they're farming seaweed, eh? Yeah, zoom it in then.
Girl, I wanna hold you close.
185 million pounds. That is Captain Ahab. See here, John? That way you can see what you're recording.
You only got an airplane, you can see it, see?
And then you zoom it in and take a picture of him over there.
Actually, take a picture while he's flying. Make him a celebrity.
That was a good one.
Front and back. I built that beach place to put a workout room. Lower level, you can look out in the ocean. You know,
I'll be 4 miles. You don't have any problem. We're smoking and
He's got on a wasp.
turn around and smile.
Uh-oh. I think the Wahoo says that.
Like nothing's gonna go my way. I just on the doctor of it. I did the time all away. Sitting on the doctor of it.
Well, this is boring, John. You gotta have some kind of a fishing joke or something here.
But it looks like ain't nothing gonna change.
Kind of like something like, gee,
Everything still remains the same. I can't do what his people tell me to do. Oh, so I guess I'll remain the same. I'm sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 6,000 miles.
that's why he keeps going in a circle this way. Yeah.
Sitting on the side of the bed.
Look at him shine. That guy's pretty.
Sitting on the side of the bed. Wasting time.
His eyes are looking just right now. Good job, John. Yeah,
Keep them safe from the road. Oh,
Yes,
I
sir.
miss you, my grandpa.
Get the line right in the right spot and just stays there.
I would have hurt me. Oh, yeah. I'm working hard every day now.
Okay, we got a picture of the tuna and John.
You got her, John.
Did you get it, John? Okay. You got it. Who was it? Ahab? Captain Ahab? You see the frigate birds, they know they're near land. Oh, the water is really pretty good. And there goes Jerry pumping away on him. I think he's got a mini fish. We'll scan over here and take a look at what it looks like.
I think you got tangled up there.
No, I think he just got a mess. He probably just got the bottom. I don't know. I'm sure it's fighting. We're going to move back over here and take another look at him. Notice the form. The best dressed guy in Easter Island. Excuse me, Christmas Island. So I get mixed up here. How big is it? Well, Jerry now has a fish.
We have
What's the
Jack.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's picking up all the sound. Here's Mr. S. I get around here and go shot a Dave too, so we got everybody in. Here, Brian, smile here. And there's
I can tell you the story about the lesbian. You heard that on TV, on video?
yeah, the Lebanese.
I forgot it. I can eat some of the more of this. This is
You gotta put that stuff on. You gotta put the sauce
I
on.
know.
Got to get a picture of our day's catch being barbecued. Got making a movie star out of you. How does this work? Is this the water comes off of the roof?
Yeah.
And then it goes into this tank, and then is that that's just a big storage tank then? Oh, I see. Big storage tank out here. What is this one? A pressure tank then? That one there is a pressure tank, and or is that heat water in there? Oh, I see. What we were talking about is natives here, they take and they cut off one of the limbs and they hang a bottle on it, and the thing, the sap goes down into that bottle, and apparently it's real sweet, just like honey, and then they make their beer out of it, or wine, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, then they can drink another fight. takes one bottle off and puts another one on. And he scrapes the end of it, it's somewhere in there. Scrapes the end of it. He scrapes off kind of a healing that is on the end of the limb. Okay. Yeah, this is how they make their beer. If you look up here in the tree, see that bottle hanging down from the base of that palm. It's a coconut palm. They take and they cut the coconut palm and they drain the sap out, just like maple syrup. And they drain it into these bottles, and they're all through the wood out through the palms. And then they make like a corn mash out of it. Right across the street is the mall. Each one of them doors is a separate store. And one right there is the video store. That's the one that seems to get the most activity, kind of a social gathering place. And that's the direction down to the ocean there. And our local mascot. Now it's recording. That's what recording is. Yeah, it's recording. Yeah, if you get in the real bright sunlight, sometimes you can't see it. You kind of have to tilt it until you can see it. But if you can't see it at all, okay, these are our guides here. Greg's talking it over with them. Waterfront here. Every other morning we come out and jump in one of these little pongas, and we go out as far as you can see out into the sunset over there at the far, far reefs way over there, and you can kind of see a little bit of the island right there. Pictures of all these guys loading up.
notice that he's probably dead. And we can see fish a little bit. The water is very clear. Yeah, you got the fish now. Jerry got the fish. He's on the rod now. Yep, very good. This big one? Yep, okay. Jerry got the bonefish on the flat at Christmas time. Carved as a bonefish. Got it? Yep. Fish. So we caught another fish. This is the second fish. Got the fish. This is still fish swimming, coming towards me. A lot of fish on this mat. Lots of fish here.
That little bone?
A little bit.
Something else.
Yeah, bonefish.
Has he been getting some?
I've never seen you look like this before, baby girl. This is your night and enjoy it. Hit it. Wanna make a look along the line. Wanna make a look along the line. I appreciate you look like a star. Wanna make a look along the line.
Long-lipped fisherman. Yeah, I got 4 right off this morning, but I didn't catch any in the second go around. Well, this day John and I had them drop him and I off in the deeper water about bum deep, and then we fished our way towards the shoreline. And the reason being is you catch a little larger fish out in the deeper water sometimes. But it's also not uncommon to see these little reef sharks fly, swimming by you when you're out there, and a little bit unsettling. But we never did have any problems with them.
fish. See, he's got a wattle down below his chin.
Solomon's turn to catch fish. I get my back to him and he caught a fish already. He's easy, he says. Easy. When we were having lunch one day, Solomon told me the story of when he was a young boy and he first got to go fishing with the village elders to catch the fish for the village, and they would take these dugout canoes that were barely wide enough for him to set in and an outrigger on the side, and they would take off, go out into the ocean, and they would fish in groups obviously for safety, and each young man was given a stick, and that dictated how long their bait could be, because if they made their bait too big, they were liable to catch too large of a fish, and it was dangerous for everybody else because they all had to stick together, and if they caught a really big fish, it would tangle the lines up and could tip over the boats, and obviously there's sharks all over out there. And him being a young man wanting to be catching the biggest, he says I put on a bigger bait. And he says, I catch a very big fish. And he says, it starts yanking me and pulling me. And he says, the elders pulled away from me and said I had to deal with it myself. And he says, pretty soon, he says, I'm saying, oh, come on, fish. He says, I can no longer see the island. And he finally had to cut his fish loose. But he said that when they fish in the group, if you catch a really big fish like that and it goes in the circle, tangles the other lines, it can tip over the boats and it's dangerous for everybody. And so the one that violates the rule and puts on too large of a bait, they have to take a knife in their teeth and go down the fishing line and kill the fish, and so that it doesn't tip over the other boats. But kind of interesting lunch talk. I was just stepping forward. Threw it out there so quick and hooked it. Yeah, really quick. As soon as they dart over there, you hooked him, didn't you? Small trevally. Buttering up his lip. Good job, Salome. Everybody's going through their morning routine here. Getting ready to roll out. You know, I was noticing those bottles fill up every day up there, and then that they make their beer out of. You know, this is the barbecue area. They barbecue all the fish and hang out here. As you notice, they gather all the water. It goes into this big storage tank, and this is the drinking water, the rainwater. And it sets right on top of the septic tank. But this is called the mini hotel. And back in the back, actually there's a bar and a dance hall in here. And the hotel rooms. Back in the back is where Ed and Greg are staying, and the rest of us are on the inside of the main area.
What I'm doing.
Get Agnes' picture. Hello, your movie star Ted.
Show me where them elephants are.
Yeah, that's actually recording, and then we can play it back.
Oh man, that's
This is where all the bullshit flies.
big.
Pretty good, isn't it? Picture of John here coming in the door. Get that back here wide. We got John and Bert, and Greg, and John back over here.
Now that you show it to Yero, he's going to buy himself one of those.
Yeah? She's busy cleaning. She says you're going to take pictures of my kitchen and it's dirty right after breakfast. That's the way we like it. Yeah, let's get a picture of each one of our rooms. The fans above, 2 beds in each room. This is John's and my room here. I'll come on in. As you can see, we got a cabinet in the corner. 2 beds. Okay, we got all the guys here. I think they're beginning to hover. Getting ready to roll. This is the local shopping mall right over here. Each one of those doors is a separate store. It's usually open and you've got all kinds of videos and everybody's selling basically the same thing, even though each one's a different store. Here's our local mascot. He's our dog. He stays here, keeps everybody else off the place. It's illegal to have any female dogs on the island. They're all males. Push that and it says record, and it's recording now. Okay?
Christmas Island, yeah.
I already pressed it.
Go, do it.
Working right now, light flash.
God, I can't see. Okay.
Anybody else here, guys? There? Who's there? I got a good picture of Solomon's belly hanging out there.
All right.
Okay, you guys ready? Hey, there's a good looking crew if I've ever seen one. Look up there, guys. Yeah. Very good picture.
Well, a little bit of interesting history on Christmas Island. The local language is the Gilbertese language, and their pronunciation of Christmas is, as the name of the island is, Kiriti Mate. And that's how it's got its name, because Captain Cook visited here the first time on Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, 1777. And their next claim to fame, as you'll see going down the road here, is that it was a military base and based for refueling and rest. But in the late 1950s, England ignited the hydrogen bomb over this island. They had evacuated everybody, they thought, and they claimed they blinded millions of birds and one pig. They missed one pig when they set it off. But then in 1962, the Americans did an atomic explosion over this island, and my cousin Gary Vinker was in the Navy and was here for that one. And they did not evacuate the people, and to this day they're called downwinders. They're claiming exposure to radiation and are collecting money from the United States. But a little bit of interesting history.
Just a passing touch of freedom.
Almost every year once a year. Fall down right down.
The people did rejoice to hear of the Father's words. And they put him in the side. Was like 1,000 years. It was a passing glance. That's all I had. A first of our face. It was a passing glance, was all I had. Oh yes, just a passing touch of freedom I felt within my soul, and it gives me the feeling
London,
that
way
I'm gonna
off in the distance over there. We're going to walk right towards it. Out to the water. We're in right now. Shallow in the flat. We're going out to the edge.
Just a passing glance was all I had. A first of our face. Just a passing glance was all I had. Oh yes,
That part out.
just a passing touch of freedom I felt within my soul, and it gives me the feeling that I'm gonna be free. Oh yes, the people did rejoice to hear of the Father's words, and they with him in their side
Fish turn to the
was
right.
like 1,000 years. It was a passing glance, that's all I had. A Rastafari's face. It was a passing glance, that's all I had. Oh yes, just a passing touch of freedom I felt within my soul, and it gives me the feeling that I'm gonna be free. Oh yes, so free, so free, so free.
Lunch with the guides. Well, when we went out the first day to go fishing, we each made us up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and put it in our little fanny packs and headed out there about a mile into the flats. And the first day I noticed that the guides all disappeared about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And so the next day I asked Salmi, I said, Salmi, would you like half my sandwich? And he says, no. He says, we take off and we go over to the little grass shack over there by the palm trees, which was about a mile away. And I says, well, today I'll go with you. And he says, okay. And so away we went, and we walked over, and he climbed right on up a tree and grabbed himself a couple coconuts out of the tree and threw down some husk for me and said, go start a fire in the shack. And so I did. And he took off, went down to the edge of the water and caught up a little trevally as though it was going to the chicken house and grabbing a chicken. I've been trying to catch a trevally all day long. And he brought that back and threw it down. There was a piece of corrugated tin there. He says, put that on top of the fire and put the trevally on that, which I did. And then he says, let's go catch some shrimp. And so we turned around, took off, and went out to catch some mantis shrimp, he called them. And he says, go get a puffer fish. And so I went and caught a little puffer fish and tied a string to it, and he put it down over the top of these little holes. And he showed me how to decipher which holes were mantis shrimp holes. And out of that hole came some spears that looked just like javelins and stuck this puffer fish, and he jammed his hand down in the hole and grabbed the puffer fish, or the shrimp, and pulled it out. And he says, okay, now your turn. And I says, I'm not stuffing my hand down in there with all them needles. And so I reached down and shoved in a little net that I had, and I pulled the mantis shrimp out with a net. And he laughed, and he called me a woman. He says, that's how the women catch the mantis shrimp. And he says, us men catch them with our hands. And I says, well, I'm not catching them with my hands. Well, another bit of interesting information on the Kiribati is that the highest point on the island is a pile of debris left by the British, and it's 12 feet above sea level.
Okay, this is our last night. You can tell it gets a little noisy. Oh, they took the lobsters away. They got the lava, they got the all cut down at the end down there. We will look at what's in store here.
All the words we know, right? Yeah. Oh, next.
Wayne, no, I know Wayne Provincial.
John over here is the bartender.
It's like, whatever the hell it is.
today, huh? You're looking good. Hey, that's almost as good as Solomon. Three little pigs.
For you and I, ikakuakamako, ayana ikapipistu, me ama ia. For you and I, ikakuakamako, ayana ikapistu, me ama ia. For you and I.
Waikiki mako Ayana I kai He me ama ia for you and I Ikapahulu mako Ayana lipo He me ama ia for you and I Ikapahulu mako Ayana lipo Eme ama ia for you and I Our lips have met, our eyes not yet. You make me wait for you and I. Haina mai hua, oh hawe awe apa. He me ama ia for you and I. I know. Haina mai ka puana, ko ale apa. Ame ama ia, for you and I, for you and I, for I and you, and for all them two, and all them three, and all them four. And all them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 again.
John, so these are competitive songs, and they're competing against each other to see whose song is the best. He said these are competitive songs to see whose song is the best.
La mina. His cousin is. Take one class. Hawaii. na imai kapuana eia na kapu el vei ke aloha haina ia mai kapuana eia na kapu el vei ke aloha. Sing it on, Alamina. Go home, mate. Hune hune aku wau I kapane kukaeta Haua pa mai loko I kalaka ia ea Hune hune aku wau I kapane kukaeta Haua pa mai loko I kalaka ia ea Haina kauana akera